White friends, I am so excited and glad that so many of us have started allocating our resources, giving our money to Black-led organizations, artists, groups during the past month. What if this became a part of your monthly budget? What if the $50 or $100 that you donated this month because of all that has transpired, what if you did it again next month and chose a different organization? What if the stimulus check that you devoted to a group, what if there's another one that comes, what if you did that again? This is the essence of tithing. So tithing comes from the church, and it is giving 10% of your income back into the church. That's where it originally comes from. I know that church can be whatever I want it to be, that my life is my church, and therefore my choices, and my financial choices are no exception, reflect my morals and my values and what I stand for in my church. So I'm about to enter my 3rd year of tithing, and I cannot tell y'all what a huge blessing it has been to my spirit, how much more money I have made since I started tithing, and how it just feels aligned with being a white person in this country right now. To say, okay, here's my money for the month. Here's my rent, groceries, utilities, insurances, gas money, blah, 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 blah. This, it should be a bigger one. This one. that say, okay, you know what? I'm going to plant a seed in what I believe in. I'm going to also show up to protest. I'm also going to be behind the scenes support for people at protest. I'm also going to listen and educate myself. I'm going to read the articles. I'm going to let myself cry. I'm going to be in white caucus spaces, all these different things. This component, this financial component, is something that I'm really encouraging white folks to try on through the end of the year, and then for the rest of your life. But let's start through the end of 2020. So what if whatever amounts you have coming in for June, you made little shifts to your budget. You say, I don't actually need that much there. Don't actually need that much there. And you made a pool and you say, okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna give this to Glitz. I'm gonna give this to the Black Visions Project. I'm gonna give this to Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna give this to the Minnesota Healing Justice. I forget the name. I donated them last month. I'm forgetting their name. It's a group of birth workers. Anyway, I can put a little starting list. Mystic Soul Project, Spirit House NC. There are so many. So pick one that feels aligned to you. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe you are a musician or identify as such. And you say, you know what? Black music and culture have influenced my sound and my style so much. I want to give forward. I want to support a Black artist that I know and say, hey, you know what? Thank you for your work. Just planting seeds. Led to Life is another one, talking about planting seeds. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I'd love for you to try it. Sometimes I don't like the word like, oh, we're gonna do a challenge. It may be a challenge. I want it to be an invitation to see what it's like for you in your spirit to commit to doing this through the end of the year. Think about it. If every white person in this country right now allocated 10% of their personal resources every month to a Black-led organization or group that they felt aligned with, that they felt called to support, think of how much could shift in that. We're doing a lot on a systemic level to defund the police. That is so important. Please keep up the good work in those areas and make it personal. There's a whole other energetic level and things that happen when you take it to that level, when you say, okay, here, every month, here, every month, here. So let's see what happens.